friends. Welcome back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. I'm Kayla, and I thank you for stopping by to visit with me today. I'm so excited to be here with you, and just thankful that we get to hang out here in the yarn room together. It is Monday morning, so I hope you are all ready for a wonderful week. I'm planning to have a great week despite anything else going on in my life, okay? So I don't really have a lot planned this week. Outside activities, rather. I have a lot planned for YouTube this week, so yeah, we'll be spending a lot of time together this week. So I hope you're in for some fun. Anyway, this week's videos, I'm going to be introducing you to some new yarns that I have never used before. So I guess I should say I'm going to be introducing myself to some yarns that I have never used before. And the book I'm going to use for this project is Crochet Animal Blanket and Blocks by Ira Rott. This book is on Amazon. I have made 3 blankets out of this book. 3? 2. I made the koala bear, and it is adorable. I can link you to the video for that. And then also the panda bear. I've made 2, not 3. So I'm going to leave the links to those in the description box right below this video so you can click on and see how those blankets turned out. So I'm starting a new blanket this week. I'm not going to tell you which one just yet. And I'm going to be using 3 new to me yarns in this blanket. So 3 different yarns. And I'm kind of dividing the blanket up into 3 parts. So I'm going to use, each one is going to get a new yarn that's to me. So anyway, we'll talk more about this book at the end of the week. So what yarn am I going to use today to start my blanket square? I am starting with Yarn Bee ID. Have you ever used this yarn before? I have not ever used this yarn, and it is so soft. Like, it is so soft. It really is. It just feels so squishy and yummy. So this is a Hobby Lobby house brand yarn. It says it's regularly $5.49. Now, I did buy it on a week that was 30% off a couple of weeks ago and had this project in mind. It's Yarn Bee ID yarn. The color is Rose Water. It is a mauve color. It's not showing up on the screen. It looks more grayish on there, but it is a pinky mauve color here. And it's so soft. Okay, so this is 80% acrylic. Wait, what did I say? Acrylic. It's 80% acrylic, 20% polymide. So that's probably why it is so soft. Like, it really is soft, okay? Okay. It's 252 yards in this one skein of yarn. And I hope this is enough to do what I'm doing. If not, I'll have to just tell Big Daddy I need to go to Hobby Lobby. I would hate to have to go to Hobby Lobby this week. Anyway, it is, let me see, what was I going to tell you? I was going to tell you what they suggest you use for a crochet hook. They suggest you use a 5.5 millimeter hook. I will be using a 6 millimeter hook because that is my hook of choice for blankets, and that's what I like to use. So, yeah. So we are going to go to the table and work with this yarn for a little bit at my desk and see how it feels working it and all that kind of stuff. So come join me at my desk. Okay, friends, thank you for joining me at my desk today while we check out this Yarn ID from Hobby Lobby yarn. And let me just tell you, I worked up a little swatch here because I'm working the pattern of my blanket here, and I don't want to give this person's pattern away because it is a paid for pattern in a book, and so that would not be right of me. So I'm just going to work up some of this for you guys so you can see it working up. But this yarn is dreamy, okay? It is super soft, just a yummy yarn. Let me pull me out some yarn here. Pull my working yarn out a little bit.
but it is super soft. Like, I have never bought this yarn before. I've seen it, but just did not pay attention to it and just walked on past it, because usually I'm there to get a certain yarn, you know how we are. And so I just had never, paid too much attention to this yarn or took the time to look at it closely or anything. But when I felt it in the store, I was like, oh, that feels good. I wouldn't mind having myself something made out of this yarn. So I'm going to have to think about that. What would I want? Like a cowl would be very soft made with this yarn. Something that's going to go against your skin. This yarn would be perfect for that. So I may go back next time I'm in Hobby Lobby and get me some to make a cowl and maybe a hat set or something, because it is very soft. So I will be using this yarn again in the future, is what I'm trying to say. Now I'm using a 6mm hook here, because that's my preference for blankets. I like the squishiness and the drapiness, so that's what I like to use. But the yarn is working up just beautifully. No issues. I don't see where it's splitting or anything like that. It's just a very soft, yummy filling yarn. I can't even say that enough, okay? Next time you're in Hobby Lobby, if you have a Hobby Lobby close to you, I realize that some people do not, and I'm so sorry, but next time you are in Hobby Lobby, walk over to the Yarn Bee Yarn ID and feel that yarn and see what you think. And then let me know. Let me know one day once you felt that yarn. And definitely, if you've used this yarn before, let me know what you made with it. I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and make myself like a cowl hat, maybe even some fingerless gloves to have for this winter. We don't have a super cold winter. I mean, we have cold spells, and then it warms back up, and then we have cold spells again. But I think this yarn would be feel so good on those days that we do have really cold weather. And who knows, our weather changes. Our weather is changing so much. We're just having storms after storm after storm. So who knows what's going to be going on by wintertime, right? So I might really appreciate a cowl and hat made out of this. But yeah, the yarn is just gliding so smoothly on my hook. I really like it. I do. And I don't know why I've neglected checking this yarn out before. Like, I could kick myself. But at least I found it now. Yeah, I think I need a trip to Hobby Lobby, Big Daddy. I'll have to check and see if it's a 30% week or not. I'm not sure. I don't really keep up with it unless I need to go to Hobby Lobby. Then I check and see if it's a 30% off week. And if it's not, then I wait till the next week. Because if you don't know, Hobby Lobby has all their yarn on sale, 30% off, like every other week. So if you check their website before you go, you can see if the yarn is on sale or not. And if it's not, if you don't have to have it right that minute, maybe you can wait till the next week when it is on sale. Because 30% off does make a bit of difference. Because, you know, yarn prices have went up and up and up. And so we definitely want to catch it on sale. But, hey, I'm here to brag about this yarn all day long, okay? It does feel so good. And I have my little poppet counter there where I'm counting my rows. So right now I'm working on row 5. And for this section, I'm going to row 6 before we change to a new yarn. I'm excited about the new yarn too because I have never used it. I know lots of people probably have used the next new yarn, but I have not. And probably lots of people have used this yarn. And you can let us know your thoughts on it. Because we may not all have the same thoughts, and that's okay. We good. It's all good in the neighborhood. Alright, so that was my row 5. So I'm going to punch 5. And now I'm going to do row 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Row 6. And then I will be ready to add a new yarn in. So, yeah, are y'all excited as I am? So we're going to be playing with 3 new yarns this week in this one project. It really is just gliding on the hook very nicely. Very, very nice. Alright guys, well I do thank you for joining me at my desk, and we're going to go back to the yarn room for a moment, and I will see you in there.
Okay guys, I'm back in the yarn room. So I really love this ID yarn. I'm going to tell you, it is so soft. It is very, very soft, and I am going to get another color of this, if not the same color. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what colors they did have at Hobby Lobby. I can look on their website, hobbylobby.com, and see what colors it comes in, and you can too, to know if I want to change colors or if I want to get this same color. But this project is done in double crochet, and it just stitched up so lovely, so lovely. It glided on my hook very nicely, and that is not an expensive hook. It's not like a clover or anything like that. That hook that I was using is I'm not sure, it's a generic metal hook that it has polymer clay around it, so it was not even a fancy hook, but it did glide smoothly on that hook and everything. So here it is again, Yarn Bee ID, and again this is 252 yards, so that is a good amount of yarn. So I'm going to see how much this will do on this blanket. I probably can get away with this one skein because we're just doing a panel, so I think I can get away with that one skein. And then when I go back to Hobby Lobby, I'll probably get another one, maybe even in the same color, just because I do like it. And then I can make myself a cowl, a hat, maybe some fingerless gloves. But yeah, that would feel nice next to the skin. So we are now on the 6th row. We just, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just finished row 6. So on row 7, I will be adding a new yarn in, and this will also be a new to me yarn that I've never used before. So come back and join me tomorrow, and let's see what yarn I add to this project. So thank you so much, guys, for joining me today. I hope you have a great day. It is a beautiful day to crochet, and I just hope you have the best day ever, okay? See you in the next video, guys. Bye.